Hey everybody, this is Alan Fine and I'm here with Stephen Cotter, the Managing Director of CIE Tours International. We're not far from their home office in Dublin, and I have just completed the Ireland South Day Tripper, where I stayed in Adair, Ireland, and worked my way around to iconic destinations in and about there, so that I was able to be like a land cruise, unpack once and then go to town or village or wherever it is that they took us, and it was all immersive and all great. You'll learn about that here on Insider Travel Report. Stephen, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you. A pleasure to be here.
Thank you. So the Day Tripper is a new idea?
Well, it's something we introduced back in 2019. So it's this hub and spoke concept where you've one hotel, you're there for 5-6 nights, and you do day trips. So it's important that the hotel is in a good location where there's enough things around it. But it's a nice concept. Our customers really like it. As you said, you're not unpacking every day, so you're not on the move. It works really well. The customers love it. Our tour guides love it. The hotel loves it because they have us there for 5-6 nights. So it's good all around.
There is an all-inclusive advantage. I didn't find myself reaching into my pocket that often.
Well, that's really our unique selling point, and we pride ourselves in that when you pay us the price for the tour, everything is included. Now, you do have some evenings off. You can go and dine on your own, but all your admissions, most of your meals, it's all included. So there's no optional extras. Some other companies or cruises, when you go, you're reaching into your pocket, and you could spend $600 or $700 per couple extras. So we don't have that. We include it. We keep it simple. You're just paying for a drink for yourself or buying some gifts for your family. But it's something that our customers tell us they really like. And another huge benefit to that all-in advantage is our tour guides. So our tour guides are focused on you having a great time. They love it because this is they're so proud about their country. They're so proud about telling their stories. They're not distracted by trying to sell you something. They're not, not spending an hour telling you about the event that night or the Irish evening or the Scottish evening. They are focused on you and your enjoyment. So that's the feedback that we get. Our tour guides love working with us because they're not distracted with these options, and our customers like it because it's simple and it's easy.
Well, let's talk about our particular tour guide, Philip Duffy.
Philip Duffy, yeah.
He was fantastic. I loved hearing his version of the history and the culture. And my only regret is that your bus was so comfortable that I fell asleep during Brexit. I wanted to hear his version of that, and also the Troubles.
Yeah.
So I have to...
you'll have to come back again.
Exactly. So the other thing is that you, at the end of the tour, you do a comment card, and you get a 95% satisfaction. And I'm not saying that because it's bragging, but it's because you use that to figure out which partners are superior to give out awards. Let's talk about that whole program, please.
Yeah, so just actually going back to Philip, I mean, Philip is an excellent guide. He's worked with us for many years, and we have in all our destinations, we've got 200 Philips. I mean, they are all excellent, and that's the thing that really sets us apart. I mean, they're top quality guides. They're very passionate about what they do. They love the company. They love the customers. So we're blessed, absolutely blessed. So on the quality system that we have,
the award of excellence.
Awards of excellence. So you fill out a questionnaire. All our customers at the end of the tour, they complete a questionnaire. It rates every aspect of the tour, the accommodation, the food, the guide, the attractions. So everything on the tour, we ask for feedback. It's such rich information, really rich information. And we use this, number one, just to make sure that we're getting what we're paying for from the supplier. But also we use it to identify the suppliers that are below where we think they should be. Right. And we work with them to try and get it up, because we've carefully chosen these suppliers. We want it to work. We know they're good suppliers. If our customers are telling us that it could be a little bit better, we work with the supplier over the next year or two to see what can we tweak, what can we change to move it up. And we've ended up in this great situation that nearly all the suppliers we're dealing with, they're top quality. Our customers love them. Our customers are telling us they love them. And we finish this off at the end of every year. We finish it off with our awards of excellence. So you would have seen this as you're going around in your tour. You would have seen all the different suppliers you go into. They proudly display an award that we give them every year if they reach a certain threshold. This is really coveted, this award, and the big reason why it's held in such high regard is because it's not Stephen, it's not Roseanne, it's not Stacey, it's not anybody in our team deciding that this supplier is good. It's our customers, and there's such a huge value in that. So it's a great program. We've been running it for over 30 years. It works really well. The suppliers love it, we love it, and the customers love it. So it's really good.
Before we go and speak about CIE in general, let's just finish up on the day tripper, because you talked about the partners. Do you have any favorites of this particular trip that I was just on? Because I have footage to show as you talk about your favorites.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be fair to pick a favorite. I mean, they're all.
All right, let me restate the question. Are there any highlights that you want our travel advisors to be telling their guests they could do this?
Well, look, with that particular tour, like, I really have to highlight the hotel, the Dunraven Arms Hotel where it stays, is a super hotel, old world, traditional but modern also. Fantastic staff, fantastic food, fantastic rooms. It's in the nicest little quaintest village. Beautiful colours, lovely thatched cottages. I mean, it's what everybody pictures when they think of Ireland. So the town is beautiful, the hotel is beautiful. We go on day trips. You hit loads of the top things. You go to the Cliffs of Moher, you go to Dingle, you go to Killarney, you do the Ring of Kerry, you go to Cove, and then you come back up here to Dublin. So, I mean, you're ticking loads of boxes. For people who don't want to be on the move every day, you're as we said, you're not packing your bag and leaving it outside the room. It's like a cruise without the water. So, So the tour itself is beautiful. We go to beautiful places. Tour guide is always great. It's got it all really.
Thank you. So now let's talk about CIE in general. The new itineraries coming up. Anything you want to tell our travel advisors?
Yeah, but look, we've a few new things for 2025 that we launched a few months ago. We've actually a day tripper program here in Dublin, the Dublin Day Tripper. We also have a Scottish day tripper that we introduced a year or two ago. It's going very well. We have a day tripper tour in Tuscany, stays in Montecaccini Terra, the Tuscan treasures with Cinque Terre. Amazing tour, absolutely amazing. Again, great location where we have the hotel, beautiful things all around it. You have Florence, you have Pisa, you have Siena, you have Lucca, you have Cinque Terre. It's excellent and people love it. So the day tripper stuff is going very well. We have a London day tripper too, so we've introduced Dublin for next year, and that's exciting. We've also reintroduced our 5-star Supreme tour. So all of our tours are all 4-star deluxe sort of category. We had a 5-star tour around COVID. We just parked it to the side a little bit, so we've reintroduced that and we've enhanced it, and it's going very well. It's not the cheapest tour. It's expensive. You're staying in 5-star accommodations, but it's luxury through and through, and so that's very exciting for next year. And then in addition to that, we've a new tour in Sicily. So we branched off a few years ago. We introduced Iceland, we introduced Italy. Next year we're going to have 4 tours around Italy, and the latest one next year is Sicily. So I'm going there next week with all our sales team. We're bringing our sales team over. They're going to do a tour around Sicily. They're going to really see the product. They're going to get so excited about it. They're going to go back to the travel agents and tell them how wonderful it is. So that's exciting. And then the last destination that we were adding at the moment is Spain. So again, we have a tour next year in Spain. Beautiful tour. Big demand for it. We launched it a few months ago, and we're so happy with how popular it is. So it's going to start off in Madrid. It's going to go down to Seville. It's going to go to Granada. It's going to go to Valencia and finish in Barcelona. So covering all the top spots in Spain. Really happy with how it's going, and so we're giving our customers, alternative destinations. People absolutely love Ireland. We're known for Ireland, but really what we're doing here is people are so happy with Ireland. We're giving them other options to come back.
They're also happy with you, with CIE, absolutely. And they want that comfort elsewhere.
Yeah, and that's what we say to people. We can guarantee you're going to have a great time in Ireland. This is our backyard. We do it better than anybody. We can also guarantee you're going to have a great time. If you go to Italy, if you go to Iceland, it's going to be the same experience. Yeah. We bring our tour guides from Iceland, our tour guides from Italy, we bring them over to Ireland. Before they start with us, we bring them over to Ireland to go on a tour, to shadow a guide here, to see the differences that we have. and it's replicated in these local destinations. We have Italian people doing Italian tours. We have Icelandic people doing Icelandic tours. So it's always local, but they know the CIE Tours difference, and that's what's so special about it.
That's great. So before we go, we're going out to 127,000 travel advisors. How can they get more information? Where should they go online?
Well, we've got a new travel agent portal that's coming on stream over the next few months, and that's going to be like a one-stop shop for our travel agents. You can go in there, you can get flyers, you can get video, you can get photographs. You can. It's more easy to book through this portal, so that's exciting. You'll see new special offers that we have. We'll have recordings for webinars. We have training materials there. You can learn about the CIE Tours difference.
Well, this is coming up. What about now?
Well, right now we've a big network of BDMs. We've 13 BDMs that are dotted all around the US. So every travel agent would have a local BDM. They can call the local BDM. They can get great support from them. They can come and do presentations to maybe potential groups of people who want to travel to Ireland. We've got booking bonuses that if you want to book a group, at the moment we can book up to, you can get up to $800 for specific tours. Like for example, this new Irish Supreme, the deluxe tour that we're doing. If you book that, you can get an $800 booking bonus. So there's a lot of incentives that we have. We've a big sale coming up now in around Black Friday, so that's going on for about a month. Nearly all of our tours that we feature are going to be reduced at some point during that month period. So up to 15% off on some tours, which will equate to about $1,750. So it's pretty significant. So we're very excited about that, and we absolutely love our travel agents. It really is the bread and butter of our business. We couldn't be in business without the travel agents. We can guarantee when our travel agents send their customers to us, we can guarantee that the customers are going to have a good time. And really, that's really it's quite simple. You know, keep your customers happy, and they'll keep on coming back. So we can absolutely guarantee that, whether they come to Ireland, they go to Britain, they go to any of the new destinations we have, Italy, Iceland, or Spain.
Let's talk about, please, Project Refarm and sustainability.
Yeah. So we got ourselves organised a few years ago around sustainability. It's obviously a topic that's very real at the moment around travel. And we developed our responsible tourism plan 2-3 years ago. And then in addition to that, we established a carbon strategy. So how are we going to reduce the carbon impact of our business? And we had our first stab at measuring the carbon based on 2022. And we've recently just signed up to the Glasgow Declaration, which is a global tourism initiative around reducing carbon. So we've committed to reducing the land-based carbon by 50% by 2030 and going to zero by 2050. So how are we going to do this? We're going to do this with the support of all our suppliers. So we need our network of suppliers, the coach companies, the airlines, the hotels and the visits. We really need to find out what are they doing, and there is super things happening around carbon. So what are they doing to try and reduce carbon and be more sustainable? And we're embracing all those things. We're learning all the time. We're sharing what we're learning with other people who haven't started the journey yet. So that's one thing that we're doing. In addition, we've decided that we're going to create a fund of money, and we're going to support initiatives that are of a sustainable nature in the communities where we're traveling. So we don't want to just take out these communities. We want to put something back in. So Project Refarm is one of the first projects that we've got involved in. It's in the Burn, which you would have been in the Burn this week at the Cliffs of Moher. One of the most beautiful, scenic, unusual places of Ireland. The climate there, we get flowers growing there, we get different things growing there that are unique to that area. So it's very, very special. Unfortunately, over time and with climate change, it gets damaged, and there's a great initiative that local farmers have down there to try and make the area sustainable, to make sure it doesn't decline. And this initiative is to support farmers in different projects. For example, they could create a pond in their land, a small pond, and that helps local biodiversity. They can plant new hedgerows and animals and flowers survive in that, and that helps the biodiversity balance. So there's different things that local farmers can do, and we're investing some money to allow these farmers to continue to do that, to encourage them to do that, to really make sure that the Burren is such a beautiful area. People come to Ireland, they love the landscapes. I mean, that's really what they love. We want to make sure those landscapes are there for the future, for future generations to come and enjoy. So that's just one small thing that we're doing. We've other projects lined up. We're helping a local youth club here in Dublin, Belvedere Youth Club. That's a social sort of project that we're doing. So look, we've many other things that we have planned to do, and it's an exciting time for us. And we're delighted that we're putting something back into the community. So that's the plan over the next few years.
So in the meantime, www.cietours.com.
Absolutely, yeah. You can go in there. You can. There's a section where you can go in if you're a travel agent. You can get materials. Like I said, you can contact our BDMs. So we're ready to support travel agents in any way.
Looking forward to the new portal too, though. That's great news.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, and it's just modernising what we already have and making it simple. And that's really what we want to do. Use technology to make things simple for everybody.
Did we cover everything? Is there anything else you want to tell our travel advisors?
I think, look, we're 92 years in business. We're a very proud company. We're going to be here for a long time. We love doing what we're doing. You experienced it this week. You had a super tour guide. I'm sure you talked to all the customers and you got great feedback from them. So we absolutely love doing putting a smile on people's faces, and we're going to continue to do that for a long time.
Thank you for talking to us.
A pleasure.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.